Everyone, welcome to Mer Herosner podcast. This is hey Mike, what's up, buddy? We wanted to do a quick update about what's going on. I know we've been off air for a little bit over a month now. First, I want to thank everybody for all the messages and emails we've been receiving. We mentioned in the last episode we took a break. We have a lot happening. Side projects that we're working on, and at the same time we needed some time off for our own personal lives. So but we wanted to give everybody a really quick update about what's going on. First of all, how you been?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like I haven't spoken to you.
I know, but we haven't been able to see each other.
I talked to you this morning. I talked to you yesterday. I talked to you. Well, it was kind of weird. I didn't talk to you for 2 days, so that was a little odd, but whatever.
But we haven't been able to really see one another.
Yes, we have.
No.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Well, that, but okay, all right, fine.
This guy.
It's not as frequent, but, I'm just trying to say I miss you, man.
Well, all right, fine. I miss you too, bro.
Okay, all right, fine.
You gotta cue some sort of like love music. Right there.
Yeah, there you go. But first thing, I know a lot of you saw the announcement we did on Instagram and on Facebook about the Forgotten Thrones animation series and how Angela Sarafian signed on to basically be the narrator. And this is something that has been in the works for probably about 6 months. And we were fortunate enough to have amazing friends get involved and connect us with her. And she's an amazing human being who she didn't even think twice. She was like, yes, I'll do it. She came in the first episode. We recorded it. It went great. She did the voiceover, and we ended up doing the what do you call it?
Yeah, you want to talk about the method so far?
Yeah, the method.
The production pipeline.
Yeah.
We've gone
So
through?
when she came in and we recorded, and I went in there and chopped everything up, edited it the way the script was written, and now after that we did the storyboarding, which we have some amazing friends who are helping us with this.
That was awesome.
Roger Kupelian, who's a good friend of ours, is involved in this. Henry Hovanesian, another great friend. So we have a lot of support. Popok Animation in Armenia is excited, ready to do this. So we did the storyboarding, and then we took that and kind of laid it. It's called animatics.
Very rough
with the audio.
cut. Yeah.
Put some music behind it, and it already every time I watch it, I get goosebumps because it's so
good.
nice,
It's
it's not even the right music. It's just
I
music,
know it was filler tracks.
filler tracks.
But it was still good.
So everything's on track. We are moving forward. The next thing is character design. That's what we're working on. All the characters that will be in the story are being worked on by this amazing man over here. And the young kids from Popok Animation in Armenia, they'll be working on characters as well, the background, everything. There's a lot of work involved in this. And I'll tell you one thing. When I came up with this idea and I came to you, we didn't know what we're getting ourselves into.
I've been a part of productions.
Yeah.
But
the scale of what this was going to be, we didn't kind of.
I've been a part of, like, let's say with like a film production or whatever the case is, the whole from beginning to end. I've been a part of it, like, let's say that much of it, right?
Yeah.
But this is you and I and Roger and Henry. We're going to be involved from beginning to end.
Yeah.
So get ready for that.
Yeah,
I need to get myself ready for that too.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of work, and obviously I've never been involved in animation, so it's something new. It's exciting, and I can't wait. Like I said, every time there's one smallest update, you get excited because, like I said, this is our baby. We've been involved in it. I want to mention Georg Nazarian, who is the man behind all the factual information. That is the script that was written. He proofread it. He helped us with it to make sure the right information is provided. But yeah, so everything's going good as far as that. And then once the pilot episode is ready, we'll announce it, and then we'll move on to the next episode. Like I said, the hardest one is the first one. So once we get through this, we'll get into the following.
You're trying to figure out the pipeline.
Yeah.
The style of art and all that stuff. It's a lot of minds coming together.
And it will be 10 episodes. So we're going to be covering 10 episodes, which will include different types of kings and queens. So we're excited about that.
Yeah.
Besides that, the other news, I know I didn't mention this, but because it was going to be a surprise, but I will be finally, after 30 some odd years, 35 years, almost to the date, I will be finally going back to the motherland, Armenia. I am excited. I don't know, I have mixed feelings. I don't know how it's going to affect me because, like I said, I came here, my family migrated in 1988, and I have
not been back.
I have not been back. So, and I'm going back with my family, now I have children and my wife. So we're excited. I'm going to be visiting a lot of historical sites. I'm hoping to do some interviews. So I'm going to do my best to vlog from Armenia on our YouTube channel, from the places I go, and hopefully interview some great people. So make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll upload those from there. So that's one of the other reasons we're taking a break, because I won't be here. I'll be gone for about a month, and then once I come back, the next exciting news is we're hoping for our new episode to have a new studio ready.
Hopefully it'll be ready on time. So
if we get that ready, first episode back will be in the new studio, and I think it's going to look great. From all the pre-designs, the ideas we have, I think it's going to look really great, and that will give us the ability to have more camera angles and multiple guests at the same time. So
bump up the production value a little bit.
What else?
Do you want to talk about some guests that we're expecting?
So when we come back, our first episode, we're hoping to either be back on the 24th of August or the 30th. And our first guest is going to be Dr. Tamar Boyajian. We met her through RP.
Super cool.
Yeah, RP is an amazing person, and we mentioned her. She's the one who has the RP Krikorian. The novelty items she does, the amazing designs, her artwork,
caricatures and whatnot.
So we were introduced through her, and Tamar is a author, translator, lecturer, and she's actually signed up with RP's publishing, which is RP Publishing, and she writes Western Armenian poetry, and she's gonna be working on some amazing stories that have to do with fictional and non-fictional, like historical facts, and create this new world, which is very exciting. We're going to talk about that. She is also a associate professor of medieval literature, poetry, and translation studies in the Department of English at Michigan State University.
Very educated individual.
Yeah.
When we spoke with her,
we had a Zoom call with her, and
quite a long Zoom call too.
She was amazing. So we're excited to have her. She'll be our first guest back, and we are our goal is to have a lot more amazing, powerful, intellectual women on our show. So if you guys, there are certain people maybe we don't know of, please suggest them. We'll reach out. Dr. Christina Moranci will be back on the show, and we have many other guests we've reached out to, working on the time and if it's going to be video conference type of a thing, or it's going to be live. We'll see. Well, we're working on all that stuff, so we're excited about that. When we come back with season 4, besides having guests, obviously, we love talking about the certain eras, kings and things like that, and we're going to be covering King Sambat II, which is going to be a great episode. Then we're going to be talking about Gagik the First Bagratuni. King, basically...
we're into what, like 11th, 12th, 13th centuries, going into 14th centuries. Yeah.
We're also going to be talking about King Sambat III and Ashot IV. They had a really brotherly strife going during this time, and which kind of was the beginning of the end of the Bagratuni dynasty. A lot of things took place, so we're going to dive deep into that. Yeah. It's going to be really exciting. Then we're going to talk about King Gagik II, the last Bagratuni king. Basically, he was the last king after, and then the dynasty pretty much ended. Yeah. So, and then after that, we'll circle back, and we're going to do an episode which is going to be like an Armenian Renaissance episode during the Bagratuni and the global impact that they had with their dynasty, which is a lot of people don't understand what a long period of time that was.
It was like 400 years.
Yeah, and they, I mean, you know, a lot of turmoil, a lot of...
Well, it was a very turbulent time in world history.
Yeah.
As anyone would know, with the Holy Wars and Kilikia being literally the path to and from the Holy Land to Europe.
Yeah.
And we're right in the middle.
Yeah.
Seem to be in the middle of everything.
Yeah. So we're going to try to fit all into that season 4, plus obviously guests. I think it's going to be a great season coming up. And what else? I think that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Yeah. So again, guys, we just wanted to give you a quick update. Again, we miss everybody. Thank you so much for reaching out to us. Like I said, all the comments through Instagram, the emails, the comments on YouTube. We see it. We respond. Any suggestions, please. We're open. And even criticism. We're open to criticism as well.
Our show is your show.
Yeah. So while we are away, I want to mention, you know, obviously I personally have discovered great Armenian podcasts. So support any Armenian that's doing a podcast. Doesn't matter what kind of topic it is. It's very important. Obviously, our great friends, the Wise Nuts, you know, support them, watch their or listen to their podcast. Mic'd Up. I've mentioned this before in our podcast. Mike Gabriel, he's an Armenian, and he has a podcast. He has amazing guests on, local guests. He covers really great topics. So definitely give him a follow. Again, that's Mic'd Up podcast. Another one is called Real Dad Talk with Chris B and Rob K. Actually, they funny. I met them through our daughters are in the same class, and we had no idea. So follow them. Like this is called Real Dad Talk, and they talk about basically being a father in current times, having daughters, sons, how to raise them the right way. Very interesting. So definitely give them a follow and listen to them. Rearrange with Narek Amirkhanian. Rearrange is an Armenian. He is from Armenia, but obviously if you understand Armenian, he has some amazing guests on, and they talk about everything that has to do with Armenia, culture, life, science, education. Like it's great. Like I said, on my drives, I listen to him all the time. It is an Armenian, but if you understand, give him a follow. Bedros Koulian podcast. Bedros is a very successful businessman. He has an amazing life story, and I turned on to his podcast recently. He just started it. I think he's up to like episode 35 or something like that. But his story, again, he migrated from Armenia at an early age in the 80s, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But great story. He's a very successful businessman, and he gives life advice to people, how to be successful in life financially and as a person. So again, Bedros Koulian Show podcast. Look for it on all the platforms. Obviously, Chris, Candid Coffee, give her a follow. I think she's going to be starting a new format for her podcast.
Yeah, she's talking about it with us a little ago.
She's excited about that. And then the other last one is it's NAW. That's a short for Network of American Women, Armenian Women, Network of Armenian Women. It's a podcast, and they are pretty much talking about empowering Armenian women in business and life and everything. So give them a follow as well. So these are few of the Armenian podcasts we know of that we listen to and we support. Mm-hmm. So while we're away, go ahead and support them as well. We'll be uploading some favorite episodes. We've done 2 already, so we'll have that too. And when it's premiering, we're there live, so you can ask questions if you want.
We'll have some quick hits.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I talked a lot. Wow. All right.
It's okay.
But I missed this.
It's okay. We don't have like a sponsored allotted time. So.
Oh, speaking of sponsors, thank you. We are going to start offering sponsorship spots for season 4. Mm-hmm. So if you are a local business here in Los Angeles or a business that, has anything that serves globally, because we are listened through in like 74 countries. So reach out to us. You can email us pod at merherosner.com or reach out to us on Instagram at Mer Herosner, and we'll let you know all the details of how it works. But yeah, we and the reason we're going to be doing this is because again, everything that has to do with the new studio, this animation, everything is funded by him and I. So we need all the help.
No outside monies.
Yeah.
So and that's the good thing, is because we're kind of, anyone who I've talked to about this, I'm sure with you too, they're like, oh, who's funding this?
Yeah. Yeah. So
which is great in a way, because it's creative freedom.
Yeah. And the more support we have from our listeners, either through sponsorship or through Patreon, it means a lot, guys, because like I said, those funds help us to do these other projects. There's so much him and I can do from our own personal lives. But
the sales of the statues and whatnot, all that stuff's literally contributing to the production.
Yeah. So support us through Patreon, which is patreon.com/Mer Herosner. To become a Patreon, starts at like $5. You can support us by becoming a sponsor on the show if you have a business or anything of that sort that you want us to promote. Like I said, feel free to reach out to us. And the sculptures, right? Sculptures. Yeah. So, if you guys want the sculptures, like I said, if you purchase it, the promo code Artsakh is still going. So, we will donate part of that to support our heroes. Yeah. And they're a great organization that are doing great work in Armenia and Artsakh. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Anything else I missed?
No. Okay. You're going to be gone to Armenia. I'll be here making characters.
Yeah. Make sure you control those elves.
No. Oh, they're fun.
They're fun. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it was just a quick update. We wanted to let you guys know that we're still here. We're working on some great stuff, and we will definitely see you when we come back.
When we come back.
Yeah, end of August. Till then, we appreciate all the support.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. And as we always say, respect one another.
Love one another.
Until the next episode, take care of yourselves.